If you're not rich yet, there's a good chance it's not because of the economy, your job, or your background. It's because of your habits. And today I'm going to call out 12 habits that are silently keeping people broke, not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, strategically. These are wealth-repellent behaviors, and they show up quietly in your daily life. If you truly want to build wealth, you have to stop doing these things. Not next year, not next month, now. Let's go. 1. Waiting for motivation. Waiting to feel like working? That's cute. Rich people operate on discipline, not dopamine. If you only take action when you're in the mood, guess what? You're going to lose to someone who doesn't wait. There's a fine line between using your phone and being used by it. Broke people scroll for pleasure. Rich people scroll for leverage. You think you're relaxing. You're actually reinforcing passivity while someone else is, monetizing your attention. If you can't manage $1,000, you won't magically manage $100,000. Money doesn't fix poor decision-making, it just amplifies it. So no, the problem isn't that you don't have enough. It's that you're not being a good steward of what you already have. Why are you listening to your uncle who hasn't built anything? Or your friend whose entire investment strategy is, gossip? Be ruthless about your input sources. Audit the room and honestly stop seeking comfort over competence. So being emotionally attached to every dollar? Yeah, that's a real thing. Wealthy people don't hoard money, they move money. They invest, they test, they risk, they learn. You're not going to build wealth from your savings account alone. Honestly, it's time to get uncomfortable. Play a fence. Avoiding sales like it's some kind of disease? Well, if you can't sell yourself, your idea, your value, you're invisible. Stop associating selling with being pushy. Selling is service. Selling is survival. You can't build wealth if no one knows what you do. Spending like you're already rich? That's a trap. Lifestyle creep is the ultimate silent killer. The moment your income increases and you upgrade your life instead of your investments, you're playing the wrong game. Remember, wealth is built on delay, not display. Alright, let me be blunt here. If you don't know the difference between assets and liabilities, budgeting and bleeding, compound interest and convenience fees, you're really just choosing ignorance. And honestly, ignorance is expensive. You've got a 10-year plan, a vision board, and 3 mood playlists, but no results to show for it. Execution is greater than motivation, always. Every hour spent planning instead of actually doing is just wealth delayed. You're so focused on surviving today, you haven't built systems for tomorrow. And no, working harder won't fix it. What you need is to start building leverage systems, automation, people. Time is the only resource you can't get back. So spend it wisely. Is the system flawed? Yes. Can it be unfair? Absolutely. But here's the brutal truth. Complaining doesn't pay. Learning how the system works and outplaying it does. Stop outsourcing your power. Growth lives in discomfort. Every person I know who got wealthy did things that scared them. Launched a product, negotiated like hell, showed up online, or took a risk they weren't ready for. If you're too comfortable, you're too stagnant. So here's the challenge. Pick one of these habits and kill it today. Not all 12, just one. Because every time you choose growth over comfort, action over excuses, strategy over survival, you move closer to the kind of wealth that's not just about money, but about freedom.